Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Juan Peralta and we're a water treatment company here in Arizona. We're Peralta's H2O and we install water softeners, reverse osmosis, water conditioners for your entire house. In this house, we're going to be installing a water softener and a water conditioner. We'll get a little bit more about what's inside of these more along the video. But basically, this house has well water, so we're going to be installing these units. It does have a loop already, so it's going to be much easier. Maybe this is a case for your house and you want to install one of these. Well, this is the right video for you guys. We're going to show you step by step how a water treatment company here in Arizona installs these. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Our contact information will also be on the video, so if you want to give us a call, we're here to help. And this is what we do. So welcome to this video. Welcome to this channel. All right, guys. So as you guys can see, this is a brand new house. They just built it, finished building it not too long ago. And the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to shut off the main water because we're going to cut into that loop. So what's on the wall there, I'll show you right now. That's called the loop, and that's where we can connect the water softener. All right, so this is the loop right here. If you have one of these in your house, that means that you can install water treatment system, and it's going to be pretty easy and pretty nice. All right, so we're just going to begin by removing that paint and remove this for the discussions. It's not a lot of pressure. Copper, for then we can weld onto there and cut it. Water that's coming back from the house, so it's depressurizing all the pipes. All right, so now we're marking. All right, we're good. So this is the into the house. We're gonna just mark it in here for us. And then this is out. All right, so what we did there is we opened the main, the one that we closed at the beginning. We opened it to make sure where the water's coming in through. So right now we just saw the water came in through here, and then this is the out back to the house. All right, so this is how we install the systems. There's a lot of plumbers that do shark bite. You know, there's a lot of different ways of installing it. This is just how we like to do it. This is how we've always done it. And we also like to put a hose bib all the time for the customer. We always put a T right here, and then they can have soft water if they want to wash a car or they want to do anything with soft water, they'll have a hose bib right here. 20 years of experience, and he's the one that taught me, and he's been doing it for so long. All the joints are good, and we'll continue with the next steps. But right here you have the soft water hose bib, and then you have the out, and then you have the drain, and then you have the incoming water. All right, so this is a water conditioner, and what we do for well water is that we want the water to go through this first, and then it's gonna go through the water softener. What we put in this, it depends on every house, right? So we're gonna do a well water test for each well, and then we're gonna see the results. We're gonna send them to the lab, and then we're gonna see what you need, right? So in this case, we put carbon with KDF, and then this is just a regular water softener with resin, that water softener resin, 10%. So it's different for every case. It's going to be a different story, right? In this house, everything came out good. There's no arsenic. There's no bacteria. Everything's good. They just had hard water, and we're going to do this as a preventative measure. So this is what we're installing. We have carbon and KDF and 10% water softener resin right here. So something else that we do is we add, if you can see inside here, this is a screen right here. That screen is for if the distributor ever breaks. Inside of here, there's a distributor. If that distributor breaks and the resin wants to go through your house, well, this is going to stop it right here. This is the screen. Not a lot of people know about this, but we try to do everything as best as we can. We add all of these screens to all our units right there. So that's something where it's a big headache. If you ever got resin into your house, that would be a big headache and it would not be fun. All right, so for these systems, these are very awesome. We love these systems for a couple of reasons. One of them being is this is a Clack flex line. So this is a Clack by nut, right? This is what you would need if you are installing one of these units. You're gonna need the nut, the clip here, the retainer, and then you're gonna need this O-ring, and that's how you wanna assemble these here. And then it goes like that. So then it goes like this, O-ring, clip, and nut, and then this is what connects it to the unit. Since this unit does not have backwash, meaning it doesn't have a head that's going to be rinsing it out, how we hook it up is from the bottom, right? So if we put it through right here, the water is going to come in through the bottom of the tank, and then it's going to go to your house. Originally, how the water softeners are set is from this side. This is the inlet, and it comes in through the top, and then the distributor sucks it back to your house. So if you're going to be installing a water conditioner, what a lot of companies don't say is that since it does not have a backwash, you always want to hook it up from the water down up. All right, so this is going to be the bar fitting that we attach here for the drain. So this was a 3/4 inch loop, so we're using 3/4. But whenever you're going to hook up 2 units and marry the 2 units, you use a Clack by Clack, and then it comes in a 1 inch, right? So don't get confused here. You're using a 3/4 flex line, because that's how the plumbing is for the in and the out. But then where you're going to marry both of them, you're going to be using a Clack by Clack flex line. And you always want to make sure you lubricate all of the O-rings on these units, right? We make sure you lubricate the bypasses. When you put the bypasses on, lubricate those. When you put the flex lines, lubricate those. All right, we're looking good here. We're getting ready to marry these units. Looks very nice. So this is how easy these units are. You have all the right parts and everything. Right here is the inlet. It goes through the unit, then it comes back out, and then it goes to the water softener. It goes in, and then it comes right back out to the house over here, right? All right, so this is gonna be the out right here. Perfect. And then this is already product water. That means that it's already cleaned. It's been softened, conditioned, and then now it's going to the house. So, all right, so what we're getting ready to do next here, guys, is that we're gonna flush this carbon because when it's brand new, there's no water in it, it's empty. We don't want all that black residue to go into the house just because it's brand new. So what we're gonna do is flush it. We have the hose hooked up right here, and then we have the water softener on bypass, so nothing comes in here. So right now it's going straight from there, and then it's coming out through here to flush it. Right, so we turn on the main here, and then we put the water softener on bypass. So all the water's only going through the conditioner to the carbon with KDF. So it's all going there, and then it's gonna come out here. So we should see a little bit of black water coming out. All right, you see all that black water? That's what we're flushing out of the system. We don't want none of that black water going into the house. So we're gonna keep this on until it's clear, about 5 minutes. Make sure it's all cleared, okay? All right, so after we do all the flushing and make sure it comes out clear, we're just gonna continue to hook up the drain here. This is where all the dirty water goes after it's regenerating or while it's regenerating. We are just using like a heater hose here. We've been using that for a while and it works perfectly fine. We put 2 hose clamps there on either side. Most of the time this line is empty until it regenerates. And then we're hooking up the brine tank here. So this is really important. This is how it gets clean. So it sucks the brine water, the salt water, and it cleans itself. So the function of this line is to suck the water, and it is also to fill the tank up. Next, we're going to set the time here. So you just hit set clock. And then you hit next for the hours and the minutes, and then up and down to set the time. And then if you're ever wondering how many gallons you have left, you just hit next right here, and then that's how much you have remaining, how much gallons till it cleans itself to the regeneration. And then we're going to manually regenerate it right now just to make sure that the drain is working good. Sometimes there's caps right there. So in this case, we're all good. We don't have to do nothing, but we always test them out, check the flow, fill it up with salt. We did put a little too much. We always recommend a little bit above half, but it's okay. That will work. And here it is all done. If you guys have any questions, there's our phone number, or if you want to leave them down in the comments, we'll try to make another video answering those. But feel free to contact us if you want something like this or something similar. We are here to help, and thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.